Yes, good evening, everyone. Let's start with the class. Today, we will start the next topic of arithmetic section. After ratio, the next important topic is percentages, everyone. Okay, what is the answer of this question? Yes, Abhishek, it's saying 50. Okay, anyone else? So look at percentages, whole, you can say that whole DI section is dependent on percentages and ratio as well. Okay, and there are few topics, okay, in quant which are completely dependent on percentages. For example, percentages itself, then profit and loss, then simple interest and compound interest. And in all other topics, you can say time, speed and distance, time and work, allegation, mixture, average. In all these topics in geometry, the percentages gets used. Okay, everyone, percentages and ratio, both topics. So let's start with this topic, everyone. इस क्वेश्चन को बाद में डिस्कस करते हैं. Now let's do the basics of percentages. So percentages, everyone must be knowing how to find the percentages, everyone. X percent of A is nothing but X divided by 100 into A, okay? Or if I tell you that out of 600, okay, out of 600, if you get 540 marks, how many percentages you will get, okay? So percentages, what does it mean, everyone? What is the meaning of percent? Per means out of, and cent means 100. Okay, so percent means out of 100. So over here, what I'm telling you is out of 600, I got 540 marks. Okay, finding percentages means out of 100, I will get how much? Okay, out of 600, I got 540. So out of 100, I will get how many marks? That is cross multiplication, 100 into 540 divided by 600. If we solve this, this is nothing but 90. So out of 600, if you get 540 marks, it is as good as out of 100, you will get 90 marks. That is 90 percentages. Okay, everyone. But every time you are not supposed to do like this. Out of 600, you are getting 540 marks. So to convert fraction into percentages, you are just supposed to multiply that fraction by 100. That is nothing but 90 percentages, everyone. This is how we calculate percentages. Okay. Tell me in case of any doubt here. This is just the basics of percentages. Okay. There are few important concepts over here. So before we start with word problems and all, we'll do those. Okay, and let's divide those concepts in between various tools. Majorly, there are 10 tools are there. Okay, so let's have a look at first tool, everyone. The first tool is conversion of basic fractions into percentages. Okay, so what exactly I mean here, let's have a look at it. If I tell you that, if I ask you that, if I get 1 mark out of 1 mark, how many percentages I will get, everyone? If I get 1 mark out of 1 mark, how many percentages I will get? Correct, Priti. Yes, Dipesh, 100 percentages. If I get 1 mark out of 2 marks, if I get 1 mark out of 2 marks, we will get 50 percentages. Correct, Anurag. Yes. If I get 1 mark out of 3 marks, I will get how many percentages? 33.33%. Correct, Pratik. Now you must be wondering that how we are calculating these percentages. Okay, to convert fraction into percentages, you just need to multiply it by 100. 1 by 1 into 100 is 100. 1 by 2 into 100 is 50. 1 by 3 into 100 is 33.33%. 1 by 4 into 100. Tell me, everyone, if I get 1 mark out of 4 marks, I will get, no, Preeti. Yes, yes, Pratik, 25%. Okay, correct, Dipesh. Now look here. If I get 1 mark out of 5 marks, I will get 20%. Look here, I will tell you what is the use of remembering these fractions and percentages and what is the application of this. Okay, and remember, these all concepts that you are learning, that you already learned in ratio, that you are going to learn in percentages, they are not only useful for these MBA entrance exams, okay, they are useful in your 2 years of MBA as well, and after your career as well, after your after MBA in your career as well. These all concepts are very, very useful. Okay, so don't just learn these only for exam point of view. Try to use these things in your day-to-day life as well. Hold on, I will tell you the applications in detail. First of all, let me cover this. Now, if you get 1 mark out of 6 marks, everyone, you will get how many percentages? It is 100 by 6. Okay, 100 by 6 is nothing but 16.66%. It is 16.6666 so on percentages. Okay, now look here. In exam, most of the time 33.33% will not be written. Instead of 33.33%, the mixed fraction will be written. That is equal to 33 1 by 3%. Okay, it is not 33.33 everyone. It is 33.3333 infinite times. That is as good as 33 1 by 3%. 16.66%. Okay, most of the time 16.66% will not be written in the exam. It is going to be 16 2 by 3 percentages. Now, what are these mixed fractions, everyone? Let me tell you that first. Okay, before I move ahead, let me tell you what are these fractions. The format of mixed fraction is quotient, remainder, and divisor. Okay, 1 by 3 is nothing but 100 by 3, everyone. If I divide 100 by 3, the quotient is 33 into 399. Remainder is 1. And the divisor is 3. If I divide 100 by 6, you can call it as 50 by 3. Okay. You can call it as 50 by 3. If you divide 50 by 3, the quotient is going to be 16 3s are 48. The remainder is 2. Divisor is 3, everyone. Okay. This is how you can convert normal fraction into mixed fraction. And you are supposed to remember the mixed fraction conversion as well. Okay, you should know 16.66 is as good as 16 2 by 3 percentages, everyone. Now, how to convert mixed fraction back to the normal fraction? You just need to do 16 plus 2 by 3, everyone. Okay, that is equal to 48 plus 2, 50 by 3. This is how you can convert fraction to mix or mix back to the fraction. Okay. Now, what is the use of remembering these fractions, everyone, and the corresponding percentages? In exam, okay, most of the time, no one is going to use random percentages. For example, 23.2 percentages. Okay, no one is going to use such a random percentages. Okay, these are commonly used percentages in the exam. For example, if I tell you, I want to find, just 1 second. If I tell you, I want to find 33.33% of, let's say, 963, everyone. Okay. So what we will do here is 33.33 divided by 100 into 963. And first of all, look here, no one is going to ask you what is 33.33% of 963 in the exam. Okay. It is some calculation. It is one of the step in some other question. So you should not spend this much time to calculate this. What you need to remember is finding 33.33% of a number is as good as multiplying that number by which fraction, everyone? If I want to find 33.33% of a number, is nothing but multiplying that number by 1 by 3 into 963. ये लिखने की भी जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए, everyone. You should do this orally within second. Okay, that is equal to 321. For example, if I ask you what is 66.66% of, let's say, 321, देखते ही पता चल जाना चाहिए कि this is twice of 33.33. Okay, twice of 77, that is equal to 154. Okay, everyone, these fractions are very, very useful. Okay, not only for your MBA entrance exams, but in your whole career and day-to-day life as well. So let's move ahead, everyone. Okay. ये तो आपको बाय हार्ट करना ही है, एंड इट इज नॉट अ इजी टास्क टू रिमेंबर एवरीवन. तो योर होमवर्क फॉर नेक्स्ट 15 days, ओके, नेक्स्ट 15 days every day 15 minutes, try to recall all these fractions जो हम next 15 minutes में करेंगे. Okay, let's have a look at it. Let's continue this. If you get 1 mark out of 7 marks, it is 14.28%. 100 by 7 is 14.28%. Mixed fraction 14 2 by 7%. Okay, then if you get 1 mark out of 8 marks, look here, you can do some small things like, look here, 1 by 4 कितना है, 25% है. Okay, if I divide both sides by 2, is as good as multiplying both sides by 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 4 को अगर मैं 2 से डिवाइड करूं, is as good as multiplying it by 1 by 2. तो 25 को भी 2 से डिवाइड कर दो तो 12.5. आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हो, बट कैसे भी करके आपको ये याद में रखना है कि 1 by 8 is 12.5% everyone. Okay, 1 by 9, you know 33.33%. कितना, 1 by 3 is 33.33%. दोनों साइड को 3 से डिवाइड कर दो, मींस दोनों साइड को 1 by 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो तो 1 by 9 आ जाएगा. दैट इज 11.11% एवरीवन. ओके, इट डजंट मैटर हाउ यू रिमेंबर, बट ये याद में होना चाहिए. आप फ्यूचर में कब जब भी 11.11% देखोगे, माइंड में 1 by 9 क्लिक होना चाहिए. और इसका मिक्स फ्रैक्शन है 11 1 by 9% एवरीवन. If I get 1 mark out of 10 marks, it is 10 percentages. If I get 1 mark out of 11 marks, it is 9.09 percentages. That is 9 1 by 11%. If I get 1 mark out of 12 marks, we know 1 by 6, it's 16.66%. दोनों साइड को 2 से डिवाइड कर दो. That is equal to 8.33 percentages everyone. 100 by 12 is 8.33%. That is 8 1 by 3. If I get 1 mark out of 13 marks, not very much useful, okay, 7.69%. Okay, you can ignore the mixed fraction for this. 1 mark out of 14 marks, अगर आप कैलकुलेट भी करना है तो कितना आएगा, 7 9 by 13. ओके, बट नॉट वेरी यूजफुल. नाउ 1 by 7, ओके, वी नो 1 by 7 कितना है, 14.28. दोनों साइड को 2 से डिवाइड कर दो तो 7.14 आ जाएगा. The mixed fraction is 7 1 by 7% everyone. After that, so note it down along with me everyone. You need to buy hard this, okay? For next 15 days, take every day 15 minutes, revise all the things that we will do in next 15 minutes. If I get 1 mark out of 15 marks everyone, okay, so you can see that 1 by 5 is 20%. दोनों साइड को 3 से डिवाइड कर दो, it's 6.66%. The mixed fraction is 6 2 by 3%. If I get 1 mark out of 16 marks, you know 1 by 8 कितना है, 12.5% divided by 2, that is 6.25%. that is 6 0.25 मतलब 1 by 4 होता है everyone. Okay, the remaining 1 by 17 1 by 18 are not that much useful. Okay, we'll do in some other time. Okay, we'll do some in other DI class, let's say. If I get 1 mark out of 20 marks everyone, tell me how many percentages I will get. If I get 1 mark out of 20 marks, I will get 5 percentages. Correct, Dipesh. If I get 1 mark out of 25 marks, how many percentages I will get? 4 percentages. If I get 1 mark out of 30 marks, I will get 3.33 percentages. If I get 1 mark out of 40 marks, that is 2.5 percentages. Okay. These are the basic fractions. Now, what do I mean by basic fractions, everyone? Basic fractions means 1 divided by something are called as basic fractions. ठीक है? This is tool number 1. I hope सबने note down कर लिया है. ठीक है? Then दिस इज टूल नंबर 1, कन्वर्जन ऑफ बेसिक फ्रैक्शंस इनटू परसेंटेजेस. इसका एप्लीकेशन वगैरह पूरा टॉपिक ही इसका एप्लीकेशन है एवरीवन, यू विल कम टू नो. देन टूल नंबर 2 इज मल्टीपल्स ऑफ दीज बेसिक फ्रैक्शंस एवरीवन. ठीक है. सो व्हाट डू आई मीन बाय मल्टीपल्स? लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट इट. ओके, सो वी ऑल नो दैट, हमने अभी देखा कि if I get 1 mark out of 9 marks, I will get 11.11% everyone. So can someone tell me, if I get 5 marks out of 9 marks, I will get how many percentages? Correct. Into 5 कर दो आप, 55.55. Correct कुशाग्र. 55.55 percentages. ठीक है. Then ऐसे में सारे नहीं लिखूंगा. 7 marks out of 9 marks 77.77, 8 marks out of 9 marks 88.88%. एक कब क्लिक होगा एवरीवन? व्हेन यू नो द बेसिक फ्रैक्शंस. इसे याद में रखने की जरूरत नहीं है, इसे सिर्फ समझना है आपको. 5/9 नहीं, याद में नहीं रखना है. क्या याद में रखना है? कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है. Tell me everyone, we all know if I get 1 mark out of 11 marks, I will get 9.09 percentages. Tell me, if I get 7 marks out of 9 marks, sorry, 7 marks out of 11 marks, I will get how many percentages? You should be quick. Into 7 कर दो. 7, ये तो बहुत ही easy है. ठीक है. 63.63%. 9 का टेबल ही याद करना है आपको इसमें. For example, if I get, let's say, 4 marks out of 11 marks, tell me. Correct, Anurag. Okay, in case of any doubt, you can unmute everyone. 36.36% into 4 करना है. 9.09 into 4, 36.36%, like this. Now these are very very commonly used percentages everyone. Okay, this one is very commonly used, 1/8. If I get 1 mark out of 8 marks, it is 12.5%. This is what we know. Tell me, if I get 3 marks out of 8 marks, I will get how many percentages? This is very very frequently used percentage everyone in questions. 12.5 into 3. 12 3s are 36. 0.5 3s are 1.5. 36 plus 1.5, 37.5. तो इसके बाद आप जब भी 37.5% को देखोगे, 3/8 should come in your mind. If I get 5 marks out of 8 marks, everyone. Correct, Pratik. 62.5%. 12.5 into 5. Okay. Similarly, आप ऐसे कर सकते हो. For example, let me be quick. Okay. If I get 1 mark out of 5 marks, we know it is 20%. If I get 4 marks out of 5 marks, it is 80%. Okay. If I get 1 mark out of 4 marks, it is 25%. So if I get 3 marks out of 4 marks, it is 75%. Okay. Then if I get 1 mark out of 7 marks, it is 14.28%. If I get 2 marks out of 7 marks, it is 28.56%. If you get 3 marks out of 7 marks, it is 42.84% everyone. Okay. But this you can do only if you remember basic fractions. ठीक है everyone. तो ये हो गया tool number 2, fractions into percentages conversion. Now percentages into fraction conversion कैसे करना है? Let's have a look at it. Percentages to fraction conversion. How to do that? Let's have a look at it. That is tool number 3. So now look here. तो कभी कभार ये डिफिकल्ट होता है कि यार कि परसेंटेज को देखते हुए उसका फ्रैक्शन क्लिक होना. Okay, means you need to practice in such a way. For example, देखो, I want to find 37.5% of some number. मुझे 37.5% का फ्रैक्शन निकालना है. लेट्स से मैं भूल गया कि इट इज 3/8. सो 37.5 को देख के आपको क्या क्लिक होना चाहिए कि इट इज 50% से कितना कम है? 12.5%. एवरीवन, we know 50% is how much? 1/2. 12.5% is 1/8. तो इसका एलसीएम आएगा 8, एंड 8 माइनस 4 करोगे तो कितना आएगा? क्या कर रहा हूं मैं, होल्ड ऑन. 4 माइनस 1 करोगे तो क्या आएगा? 3 आएगा. 3/8. आर यू गेटिंग दिस? अगर आप भूल जाते हो तो आप ऐसे कर सकते हो. और कोई ऐसे भी बोल सकता है कि 37.5% मतलब क्या होगा? 12.5% प्लस क्या आएगा? प्लस 50 प्लस 25%. ओके, सो दिस इज 1/8 प्लस 1/4. तो इसका एलसीएम आएगा 8. 1 प्लस 2 3. ठीक है एवरीवन, दिस इज हाउ यू कैन कन्वर्ट परसेंटेजेस इनटू फ्रैक्शन. बट इसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ना चाहिए फॉर सच अ काइंड ऑफ परसेंटेजेस. The next commonly used percentages is 83.33%. Yes everyone. इसको देखने के बाद फर्स्ट क्या क्लिक होता है कि इसे इसे आपको ऐसे स्प्लिट करना है, कि स्प्लिट करना है बाय यूजिंग मल्टीप्लिकेशन, बाय यूजिंग एडिशन, बाय यूजिंग सब्ट्रैक्शन, जो भी आपके माइंड में फर्स्ट क्लिक होता है. सच दैट स्प्लिट करने के बाद जो परसेंटेजेस आएंगे ना, उसका फ्रैक्शन वैल्यू आपको पता होना चाहिए. सो हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू स्प्लिट? You can unmute and tell me instead of typing. Correct कुशाग्र, correct दिपेश, करेक्ट सिद्धार्थ. सब लोग एक ही बोल रहे हैं. होल्ड ऑन. सो मुझे क्या लगता है कि यार ये 100% के नजदीक है. ठीक है, 100% से क्या माइनस करेंगे तो आएगा 16.66% और 16.667%, 67%. कोई ये बोलेगा कि ये तो 10 इंटू 8.33 है. ठीक है, कोई ये बोलेगा कि ये तो 30.33 दिख रहा है, मतलब 33.33%. प्लस कितना आएगा? प्लस आएगा 50%. ओके, देयर कैन बी मल्टीपल वेज, जो भी आपके माइंड में फर्स्ट क्लिक होता है. यू नीड टू ट्रेन योर माइंड टू थिंक लाइक दिस एवरीवन. इसका फ्रैक्शन वैल्यू क्या आएगा? दिस इज 1 minus 1/6, 5/6. This is 10 into 1/12, 5/6. This is 1/3 plus 1/2, 5/6. सो जब भी आपको, लेट्स से अगर मैं आपको पूछूं कि आई वांट टू फाइंड 83.33% ऑफ 521, नो 522. ओके, so finding 83.33% is nothing but multiplying that number by 5/6 everyone. This is again a very commonly used percentage. फ्यूचर में ये कैलकुलेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए, माइंड में आ जाना चाहिए कि 5/6 एवरीवन. ठीक है, that is equal to how much? 5 into 6 8s are 48, 6 7s are 42. तो ये आ जाएगा कितना? 35 and 400, 435 एवरीवन. ठीक है, so this is how you can convert percentages into fraction. So now अब मैं क्या करूंगा कि कुछ परसेंटेजेस लिख देता हूं, इसको फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट कर दो. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 91.66% एवरीवन. If I want to find, look here, whenever I write 91.66%, इसका मीनिंग होता है कि 91.6666 so on. ठीक है, तो if I want to find 91.66% of some number, उसका फ्रैक्शन वैल्यू आपको निकालना है. By which number shall I multiply to find 91.66% of a number? Then 56.725%. Then What happened? क्या आता है आंसर्स? टेल मी. जस्ट टाइप फ्रैक्शन, मुझे समझ में आ जाएगा कि आप किस फ्रैक्शन, किस परसेंटेज के बारे में बात कर रहे हो. जस्ट टेल मी फ्रैक्शन. अगर कोई परसेंटेज 100 के आसपास है तो सोचो कि 100 माइनस क्या आता है. 75 के आसपास है तो 75, ऐसे कुछ माइलस्टोन्स याद रखो एवरीवन. 75 प्लस क्या आता है या 75 माइनस क्या आता है. और कोई 50% के आसपास है तो 50 प्लस क्या होगा या 50 माइनस क्या होगा, लाइक दैट. You will be able to do it fast once you by heart all the basic fractions, everyone. As of now, you can take the help जो आपने starting में note down किया है 1/1 to 1/16. No, don't tell me the way of doing. Okay, don't waste your time in typing in chat box, everyone. Just tell me the fraction, Anurag, directly. Okay, Kumar. Okay, Siddharth, keep solving. Okay, let's have a look at it. तो देखो 91.66% इज वेरी क्लोज टू 100%, माइनस क्या करेंगे 8.33%, एवरीवन. And we know the fraction value of both, that is 100% is 1, 8.33 is 1/12, तो a हो जाएगा 11/12. इसे आपको याद में नहीं रखना है, but on the spot you should be able to calculate. 56.25%, 50% plus 6.25%. 50% is 1/2, 6.25 is 1/16. तो ये LCM आएगा 16 and 8 plus 1 9, everyone. 26.66 आएगा 20% plus 6.66%, everyone. That is 1/5 plus 1/15 that is equal to LCM 15 आ जाएगा 3 plus 1 4 18.75% थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है बट बाय प्रैक्टिस एक क्लिक हो जाएगा दैट इज 3 into 6.25%. ओके that is 3 into 1/16 3/16 then 72.72% is 9 into 9.09 into 8 that is 8/11. This is 50% minus 6.25% everyone. That is equal to 1/2 minus 1/16 तो ये हो जाएगा LCM 16 8 minus 1 7/16. ठीक है so this is how you can solve. ठीक है everyone so you need to practice in such a way that एक ही दिन में ऐसा you will not be able to remember and all this everyone. So after this क्या करना है let's have a look at it. Next is tool number 4, a swapping of numbers in percentages. What exactly I mean here, let's have a look at it everyone. So if I tell you what is x percent of y, that is nothing but x divided by 100 into y everyone. That is xy by 100. Okay, if I tell you what is y percent of x, that is going to be y by 100 into x. That is as good as x into y by 100. So you can say that x percent of y is equal to y percent of x, a very small property and a very number specific property everyone. For example, अगर मैं आपको कहूँ कि let's say I want to find 44% of 75 everyone. Okay. So tell me, you need to ask yourself, finding 44% is easy or finding 75% is easy everyone? Tell me. What do you think? Finding 44% is easy or finding 75% is easy? 75% is easy. So you can write it as 75% of 44. 75% calculate करना है मतलब 3/4 से multiply करना है everyone. That is equal to 33 is the answer. A very small and very number specific property everyone. You can remember this. Or if I ask you to find, let's say, find 48% of 62.5. Okay, so you can write 62.5% of 48 over here. That is equal to 5/8. Finding 62.5% of a number is nothing but multiplying that number by 5/8. That is 5 into 6, 4. That is 30 everyone. Not useful everywhere, but if numbers are friendly with you, then you can use this. Okay, this is tool number 4. Tool number 5 is, look here. Let's have a look at tool number 5 everyone. How to calculate 0.1%, 1%, and 10%, and so on. Look here, finding this is very, very easy. You just need to shift the decimal point. Let's take a number 1, 2, 3, 4. The 100% of a number is always number itself. 100% of a number is always number itself. Tell me everyone, 10% of this number is how much? 10% of this number is how much everyone? 123.4. Correct. You just need to shift decimal point towards left hand side. 1% of this number is going to be 12.34 everyone. Then 0.1% of this number is going to be 1.234. Okay. For example, let's say if I ask you some random thing like I want to find 7% of, let's say, 450. So you are supposed to do it orally everyone. The 1% जो भी मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ ना, you can do it orally. 1% is 4.5 को into 7 करता है, means 7 4s are 28 and 7 5s are 35. That is 3.5. 28 plus 3.5. That is equal to how much? 31.5. Are we getting this? Let's say if I want to find 13% of 700, 1% is 7, so 13% is going to be 13 into 7, 91. Let's say I want to find half percent of 960. 1% is 9.6 और half percent मतलब 9.6 को half कर दो 4.8. Okay, everyone. Let's say I want to find 70% of 4. Let's say I want to find 70% of 550. Okay, so 10% is 55 into 7 करना है, that is equal to 350 and 35, 385. You are supposed to do these kind of numbers orally when the numbers are easy. 450, 700, 960, 550 numbers are easy, everyone. Okay, so practice for this as well. This is tool number 5, everyone. Now tool number 6, let's have a look at that. So percentages का basic use कहाँ पे होता है? We use percentages for comparison purpose, everyone. How we compare the numbers. ठीक है? For example, the question is the statement कैसा होगा यहाँ पे? How we compare the numbers, everyone. My first question to you people is, let's say 77 is what percent of, let's say, let me choose some number. 77 is what percent of, let's say, 88. ठीक है? So in this statement, what exactly we are doing, everyone? 77 is what percentage of 88? Tell me. In this statement, we are comparing two numbers. We are comparing 77 with 88. So whatever you are comparing, write that in numerator, everyone. With which you are comparing, write that in denominator. You are supposed to find the percentage multiplied by 100, but zarurat hai nahi. This fraction value is how much? This fraction value is 7 by 8, everyone. You know 7 by 8 is how much? It is 12.5 into 7, everyone. Okay, और 12.5 into 7 करना आपको डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, तो क्या मैं 7 by 8 को 8 by 8 minus 1 by 8 कर सकता हूँ? 8 by 8 कितना परसेंटेज होता है? 100%. minus 1 by 8 कितना होता है? 12.5. That is equal to 87.5%, everyone. Are you getting this? But again, इतना करने की जरूरत है नहीं, everyone. Okay, most of the things you need to do orally. 77, look at percentage topic and ratio topic, they are almost same. Okay, so 77 is what percentage of 88 is as good as 11 sevens are 11 eights are. 77 is what percentage of 88 is as good as 7 is what percent of 8, everyone. Are you getting this? So 7 is what percentage of 8? 7 by 8 कितना होता है? 7 into 12.5 or 8 by 8 minus 1 by 8. 100 minus 12.5, that is 87.5, everyone. Are you getting this? So x is what percent of y? इसका मीनिंग होता है x divided by y into 100. इस फॉर्मूला को याद में नहीं रखना है, everyone. You need to understand this. न्यूमरेटर में क्या आएगा and डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आएगा? Don't get confused. We'll solve few more statements. First of all, there are 3 types of statements. ये हो गया first. Let me show you all 3 types of statements first of all. Second is, let's say the question is, let's say 9, hold on. Let me choose some number. Let me choose some number. 52 is what percent more than, hold on, 36. No, this is 44 कर दो आप यहाँ पे. Yes everyone, 52 is what percent more than 44? यहाँ पे हम 52 को 44 के साथ कंपेयर कर रहे हैं क्या? नहीं. इन दिस स्टेटमेंट वी आर नॉट कंपेयरिंग 52 विथ 44. वी आर कंपेयरिंग डिफरेंस. हाउ मच मोर एवरीवन? मोर मतलब डिफरेंस. We are comparing difference of 52 and 44 with 44. Are you getting this? So 52 is how much more than 44 everyone? 52 is 6 and 2 8 more than 44 into 100. into 100 करने की जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए हमें. This fraction value is how much? 4 2s are 4 11s are everyone. 2 by 11 कितना होता है? 1 by 11 होता है 9.09 into 2 18.18%. And you should not do like this everyone. Okay, 52 44 common factors दिख रहे हैं हमें. Cancel out. 4 से divide हो जाएगा. 13 4s are 11 4s are. So 52 is what percent more than 44 is as good as 13 is what percent more than 11, that is 2 more than 11 everyone. ठीक है. So इस फॉर्मूला तो मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ बट इसको यूज नहीं करना है everyone. You need to understand the statement. If I tell you that x is what percent more than y, it is nothing but x minus y divided by y into 100. Don't remember this formula. Understand the logic everyone. Third question. 52 is what percent less than? "52 is what percent less than," let me choose a number, 64. Tell me everyone, can someone tell me? Tell me percentages. Tell me percentages everyone. 52 कितना less है? 64, so it is 12 less than 64 into 100. इतना ये लिखना नहीं है आप. ओके, ऐसे मल्टीप्लाई 100 नहीं करना है. दिस रेशियो इज हाउ मच? 4 3 जा 4 16 जा 3 into 1 by 16 होता है 6.25%. That is equal to 18.75. Are you getting why we are supposed to remember fraction and percentages? ठीक है. और डायरेक्टली यू कैन डू 4 से डिवाइड कर दो 13 and 16. 13 is what percent less than 16? It is 3 by 16 everyone. That is 3 into 6.25. Correct, Priti. Yes. Or if I, okay, don't remember this formula. I'm just writing here. X is what percent less than y. So it is y minus x divided by y. Understand कि numerator में क्या आएगा and denominator में क्या आएगा everyone. Okay. So this is our tool number 6. तो इसकी हम practice करते हैं. Let me show you a few statements. Let me show you a few statements, everyone. Yes, everyone. It's like you should not take more than 10 seconds for each statement, everyone. Because common factor देखते ही आपको पता चल जाएगा ना. Look here, you should know tables, squares. You should be good at tables and squares, everyone. Tables, squares, cube, 2k power, 3k powers. लाइक फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट को देखने के बाद क्या पता चलना चाहिए कि 256 तो होता है, 16 स्क्वायर 48 होता है, 16 थ्री जा 48, तो 16 से कैंसिल हो जाएगा, 16 थ्री जा 16, 16 जा, सो 3 इज व्हाट परसेंट ऑफ, होल्ड ऑन मैं ऊपर लिख देता हूँ, 3 इज व्हाट परसेंट ऑफ 16, दैट इज 3 बाय 16, 1 बाय 16 है 6.25 इंटू 3, ओरली करना है, मैं तो यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ आपके लिए, ठीक है, because this multiplication is not that difficult. Okay, that is equal to 18.75%. Second, everyone. और ठीक है, टेक योर टाइम. ओके, आप सॉल्व करो, बताना मुझे वन बाय वन. यस प्रीति, टेक योर टाइम, और यू कैन अनम्यूट आल्सो, यू कैन टेल मी in case of any doubt. जो भी यहाँ पे नंबर्स है, दोज नंबर्स आर इजी वन, लाइक देखते ही उसके फैक्टर्स आपको क्लिक हो जाएंगे कि ये नंबर किस टेबल में आता है. ओके, आई होप एवरी वन इज फॉलोइंग गूगल कैलेंडर. आप देख तो रहे हो ना गूगल कैलेंडर में आपका शेड्यूल क्या है, मीन्स होमवर्क का. You are supposed to go through those videos, exercises before the class, everyone. The best outcome of this class comes only after you attend the class, after watching those videos. If you are attending these classes, okay, without those, means without going through those videos, the learning outcome will not be as per expectations. Keep answering, everyone. I am going through your answers. Yes, Kumar. What other people are doing? Yes, Sarthi, Siddharth, Pratik, Abhishek, Anurag, Dipesh. What you people are doing? Let's answer. So 81 and 144 का common factor is 9, everyone. 9 nines are and 9 16s are. This is 9 by 16. Okay. लेट्स से मुझे 9 इंटू 6.5 नहीं करना है, तो आप ऐसे ऐसे रीड कर सकते हो. 9 बाय 16 इज 8 बाय 8, सॉरी 8 by 16 plus 1 by 16. That is 50% plus 6.25%. Okay, everyone. 9877, common factor is 7. 7 14s are 7 11s are. So 14 is what percent more than 11, everyone? ठीक है, तो इसे आप ऐसे रीड कर सकते हो, 11 by 11 plus 3 by 11. 11 by 11 होता है 100%. 3 by 11 होगा 27.27%, एवरीवन. टेल मी अगर कहीं पे डिफिकल्टी है तो. दिस इज 3 इंटू 9.09. ऐसे लिखना नहीं है, यू नीड टू डू इट ओरली. That is equal to 127.27%. Correct, Kumar. 143 and 88 divisible by 11, everyone. Common factor is 11. 11 13s are 11 8s are. 13 is what percent more than 8? 13 is 4 more. Okay, sorry, 5 more than 8. So this is 62.5% आ जाएगा. 143 is what percent less than 182. और इसका कॉमन फैक्टर क्या आएगा? You should know 143 11 into 13 होता है. तो 182 11 से तो डिवाइड नहीं होगा, 13 से डिवाइड. यस, 13 into 14. ठीक है. So common factor is 13 and 13 cancel हो जाएगा. So the question is 11 is what percent less than 14? This question is as good as 11 is what percent less than 14. So ये कितना कम आता है? 3 कम, 3 less than 14, everyone. And we know that 1 by 14 is 7.14 into 3 होता है 21.42%. ठीक है. Then question number 9, sorry, statement number 6. 136 and 88, the common factor तो देखो क्या आएगा. इसका 88 होता है 11 into 8. ओके. 136 11 से तो डिवाइड नहीं होगा, 8 से एक बार चेक कर लो आप. 8 से डिवाइड हो जाएगा एवरीवन. तो 8 से डिवाइड करेंगे हम. 8 11 जा and 8 17 जा. 17 is what percent more than 11? 6 more than 11. 56 into 9.09. 54.54%. Okay, everyone. So this is the application. Why to remember those fractions? Okay, and these all type of calculation you will be facing in your MBA and in your career as well. So आप जब जॉब करोगे कंपनी में वगैरह, आप अपने एम्प्लॉयज के सामने या अपने जूनियर्स या सीनियर्स के सामने कैलकुलेटर वगैरह तो यूज नहीं करोगे ना. सो यू नीड टू ट्रेन यूर सेल्फ टू डू दिस काइंड ऑफ कैलकुलेशंस. और हमेशा नंबर्स ऐसे नहीं होंगे. ओके, नंबर्स कैन बी लाइक दिस जहाँ पे कॉमन फैक्टर कैंसिल नहीं होंगे. इन दैट केस व्हाट वी आर सपोज टू डू, वो हम डीआई के किसी क्लास में करेंगे. ठीक है. 45 एंड 108 9 से डिवाइड हो जाएगा. 9 5 जा 9 12 जा. 5 is what percent less than 8 12? That is 7 less than 12. 7 by 12 कितना होता है? 7 into 8.33 डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा कैलकुलेट करना. ठीक है. आर्गेटिंग कैसे जज करना है कि कौन सा मेथड यूज करना है? 7 into 8.33 डिफिकल्ट है करना. बट यू कैन डू 6 by 12 plus 1 by 12 ना. 50 plus 8.33, that is 58.33%. This is how you can compare numbers, everyone. So this is tool number 6. ठीक है. Now let's come to tool number 7. Yes, everyone. Let's have a look at tool number 7 now. Tool number 7 is multiplying factor with the help of decimal number. ठीक है. Let's have a look at it. What exactly I mean here. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट क्या आएगा? Let me write the problem statement here. Increase the number A, okay, by 17%. First of all, understand the meaning of this statement, everyone. Increase A by 17%. What exactly I mean here? It means 17% of A calculate नहीं करना है. Okay. 17% of A is not our answer. Our answer is we need to increase A by 17%. Means A में हमें 17% of A add करना है. ठीक है. तो इसका मीनिंग क्या होगा? A plus 17 divided by 100 into A. तो आप a को कॉमन ले लो, तो ब्रैकेट में क्या आएगा, 1 + 17/100. Okay, that is a into 117 divided by 100. That is a into 1.17. This is called as multiplying factor, everyone. तो विद इन अ सेकेंड आपको ए वाला नंबर क्लिक होना चाहिए. Okay, for that you need to understand this. If I want to increase the number by 17%, तो उसे हमें 1.17 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा. ठीक है. Let's understand this concept, everyone. Okay, let's treat this step as a formula. What is the formula, everyone? To increase a by x%, हम a को किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, 1 + x/100. ओके. टू डिक्रीज b by y%, हम b को किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, इंक्रीज करना है तो 1 प्लस एंड डिक्रीज करना है तो 1 - y/100, एवरीवन. अगेन ये फॉर्मूला आपको माइंड में यूज करना है, लिखना नहीं है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, टेल मी एवरीवन, इफ आई टेल यू increase p by 23%, so tell me p को किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे आप. वन 1.23, करेक्ट. डिक्रीज q by 14%, टेल मी q को किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे. मतलब विद इन अ सेकेंड माइंड में क्लिक हो जाना चाहिए, एवरीवन. ओके. So 1 - 14/100, that is 1 - 0.14, that is 0.86 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है हमें ऐसे. ठीक है. Increase R by 345%, everyone, tell me. भी मल्टीप्लिकेशन कैसे करना है, that is the different thing. As of now, identify multiplying factor and don't be in hurry, everyone. Okay, don't be in hurry. What I said, you can solve, you can get the multiplying factor within a second only if you understood the concept. So first, try to understand the concept. It doesn't matter how much time you take to understand the concept, everyone. Okay, but don't be in hurry. तो इंक्रीज आर बाय 345%, मतलब क्या होता है, देखो, 1 + 345/100, 1 + 3.45, 4.45. Okay. Again, Pratik, don't be in hurry. Decrease t by 7%. 1 - 7/100, 1 - 0.07, 0.93. Increase yes by 700%. 1 + 700/100 ओरली करना है. ओके, 1 + 7, 8 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. ठीक है, एवरीवन. So now this is multiplying factor by using decimal number. ठीक है. अब देखो, next is multiplying factor by using fraction. What exactly I mean here, let's have a look at it. The next is multiplying factor by using fraction. ठीक है. अब देखो, 13%, 17% का फ्रैक्शन वैल्यू क्या होता है, 13/100. नॉट दैट मच यूजफुल, एवरीवन. ठीक है. बट इफ आई टेल यू increase a by, this is more useful than previous. okay, increase a by 16.66%. तो a को किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, a को किस फ्रैक्शन से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे एवरीवन, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दैट. इस स्टेटमेंट का मीनिंग क्या होता है, a plus 16.66% of a. Don't tell me decimal now. a plus 16.66% of a everyone. ठीक है, फाइंडिंग 16.66% मतलब 1/6 ऑफ ए. आप यहाँ पे ए को कॉमन ले लो तो ब्रैकेट में क्या आएगा, 1 plus 1/6, दैट इज इक्वल टू 7/6 एवरीवन. दिस इज मल्टीप्लाइंग फैक्टर. ठीक है, इंक्रीज करना है तो 1 प्लस, रिमेम्बर, ओके, दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. इंक्रीज करना है तो 1 प्लस, डिक्रीज करना है तो 1 माइनस. आर यू गेटिंग दिस? टेल मी फ्रैक्शन एवरीवन, नॉट डेसिमल. टेल मी fractions, not decimals. So what we will do is इस टूल के बाद कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर लेते हैं एवरीवन. The remaining tools will do in the next class. Okay, after tool number 8 we'll solve some questions. Okay, Kumar, anyone else? Let me put first question over here only. The remaining tools will do in the next class, and after this we'll do some questions everyone. ठीक है? What happened, only one student answered till now. So 37.5% होता है 3/8. इंक्रीज करना है तो 1 plus 3/8 होता है, देखो 11/8. डिक्रीज क्यू बाय 18.18%, 18.18% होता है 2/11. तो 1 minus 2/11, 9/11 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा हमें यहाँ पे. यस दिपेश, 5/7 इज करेक्ट. 75% मतलब 3/4 होता है. इंक्रीज करना है 3/4 से, मतलब 1 plus 3/4 करना होगा, 7/4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा हमें. डिक्रीज करना है टी को डिक्रीज करना है 28.56% से, ये होता है 2/7. तो डिक्रीज करना है तो 1 minus 2/7, तो इसे हम 5/7 करेंगे, मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. ठीक है, टेल मी एवरीवन इन केस ऑफ एनी डाउट. इसके बाद हम कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर लेते हैं. ओके, एज ऑफ नाउ दीज 8 टूल्स आर सफिशिएंट, रिमेनिंग विल डू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. विल डू क्वेश्चंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 एवरीवन. A spends 16.66% of his income on rent, 25% on food, 25% of the remaining on food, 60% of the remaining on education, 33.33% of remaining on travel. This is travel, everyone. Let me correct this. And saves the rest. If A saves rupees 4,800, find his income. Tell me yes or no, everyone. Can I do 16.66 plus 25 plus 60 plus 33.33? Yes, tell me. No, correct Dipesh, correct Kumar, correct Kumar. Because these percentages are taken on the remaining income. If I tell you that I spend 10% on rent, 10% of income on my rent, 20% of income on my food, 30% of my income on, let's say, travel. Now you can add this because all these percentages are calculated on the same base. Over your base is total income, everyone. For every percentage, the base is total income here. That is why I can do 10 plus 20 plus 30 percentages. But in this question, base keeps changing. 16.66% टोटल इनकम का निकालना है, 25% बचे हुए इनकम का निकालना है, 60% और बचे हुए इनकम का निकालना है. तो base keeps changing over here. How to identify that base? That is a bit challenging. ठीक है? So work on that. There is a separate tool to identify the base, but we'll see that in next class. As of now, let's try this, everyone. There are various ways, mainly two ways to do this question. Okay. One is a bit lengthier, second one is not that much lengthier. First of all, identify the fractions. 16.66% matlab 1 by 6, 25% matlab 1 by 4. Okay, 60% matlab 3 by 5. 33.33% matlab 1 by 3. तो एक काम करता हूं मैं, इनका मल्टीप्लीकेशन कर दो एवरीवन, जितने भी डिनोमिनेटर्स है एलसीएम मत लो, मल्टीप्लीकेशन कर लो. ओके, डोंट टेक एलसीएम. एलसीएम लोगे तो भी कोई भी नंबर एज्यूम करोगे तो भी चलेगा, एलसीएम लोगे तो भी चलेगा, बट फॉर द एज ऑफ कैलकुलेशन 4 into 5 into 5 into 3 ले लो आप. ठीक है, दैट इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच? 5 3s are 15, 6s are 90 into 4 360. Okay, whenever some actual number is given in the question, assume some variable. If the actual number is not given in the question, don't assume the variable. It's fine if you don't assume the variable. Over here, 4800 is the actual number, everyone. So we will use the variable. So look here, first method. Second method is much shorter one. First, let's have a look at lengthy method, everyone. Method one, I am going to assume my total income is 360x, everyone. ठीक है, why 360? मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ 6 4 5 3 360. क्वेश्चन में एक एक्चुअल नंबर दिया गया है तो हम उसके साथ एक एक्स वेरिएबल ले लेते हैं. हाउ मच आई एम गोइंग टू स्पेंड ऑन फूड, एवरीवन? सॉरी, रेंट, एवरीवन. कैन समवन टेल मी आउट ऑफ 360x कितना मैं रेंट पे करूंगा? What happened? Out of 360x, how much rent I am going to pay? 60x, 1/6, everyone. Okay, बचा कितना? 300x. Out of 300x, how much I am going to spend on food, everyone? Out of 300x, how much I am going to spend on food? 1/4. 1/4 आता है 75x. तो अब बचा कितना? 225x. Of this remaining, how much I am going to spend on education? . 33.33%, 60%, that is how much? 3/5. ओके, सो 1/5 आता है 45 इंटू 3, 135 एजुकेशन पे चला जाएगा। तो बचा कितना? माइनस कर दो, 90 बचेगा। एक्स लिखना मैं भूल गया। अभी जो रिमेनिंग का ट्रैवल पे कितना स्पेंड करेगा एवरीवन? ट्रैवल 1/3, तो 30x तो ट्रैवल पे चला गया। तो अब रिमेनिंग कितना है? रिमेनिंग इज 60x, दैट इज सेविंग एवरीवन, दैट इज इक्वल टू 4800x। ठीक है, तो x का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा? 80 हो जाएगा। So my income becomes 360 into 80. That is equal to how much? 00, and this is equal to 240 and 48 288. ये लेंथी हो गया, बट आपको क्वेश्चन समझ में आया, अप्रोच समझ में आया एवरीवन? दिस इज द लेंथी वे, देयर इज अ अल्टरनेट वे फॉर दिस। Just to understand this question, I show you this method, how the working is. Look here, if you use lengthier way, you will understand the method. ठीक है, you will understand the basic things. So don't run behind shortcuts, everyone. Now, the second method. Second method, let's have a look at it. Over here, we are dealing with the remaining income. Okay, over here, we are dealing with the remaining income. So what I will do is, I will assume total income as K. Okay. So I am going to spend how much on education? Tell me, after spending on education, how much I left with? How much of K I left with in terms of fraction? Tell me. After spending 16.6, sorry, rent, not education. Okay, after spending 16.66% of K on rent, how much I left with? 16.66 मतलब 1/6 चला गया एवरीवन। 1/6 चला गया मतलब 6 में से 1 चला गया, तो बचा कितना? 5/6। Are you getting this? I am going to spend 1/6. It means out of 6 I am going to spend 1. So out of 6, 5 is left. This much is remaining. ये जो भी बचा है उसका 25% मैं स्पेंड करूंगा एवरीवन। इसका 25% मतलब 1/4 मैं स्पेंड करूंगा। After spending 1/4, how much is remaining? Out of 4, I spent 1. So out of 4, 3 is remaining. This much is remaining everyone now. इसका मैं 60%, 3/5 spend करूंगा तो 2/5 बचेगा. This is the remaining stuff. इसका मैं 1/3 spend करूंगा तो 2/3 बचेगा. This is the remaining stuff everyone. Okay. सारे percentages आ गए. This is the remaining stuff. That is my saving. That is equal to 4800. Are you getting this method everyone? So at the time of exam, this much is much preferred. It takes less space and a bit quicker. So let's cancel out the fractions. 3 into 2, 6 and 6, 5 and 5. 2 4s, 2 2s are. ठीक है, तो A आ जाएगा K divided by 6 is equal to 4800. तो K is equal to क्या आ जाएगा? 24,000 and 4800, 28,800 ना? ठीक है ना? Tell me everyone, in case of any doubt here. This is method 1, method 2. Understand both methods. Remember both methods, everyone. Tell me if you have doubt in any one of any one of these two methods. Second question, similar way, everyone. Tell me the answer for the question number 2.
So I have a doubt for the question 1.
Yes, tell me.
So I couldn't get, like, how did that 360 was the total income in the first method?
No, 360 is not the total income. We assumed total income is 360x. Why we assumed a particular number 360? You can assume any number, 100, 110, any number you can assume. But after some point of time, you will end up with decimals. Are you getting this?
Okay.
To avoid decimals, what we did is 16.66% is 1/6. 25% is 1/4. 60% is 3/5. 33.33% is 1/3. Okay. So I chose a number which is divisible by 6 also, 4 also, 5 also, 3 also. So that we will never get a decimal in this process. And whenever we get a decimal, the calculation becomes a bit difficult, no?
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So you can assume any number, 360, 720, you can assume any number, okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. You can take LCM of 6, 4, 5, 3 as well. But there is a possibility of getting decimals after some steps in that case as well. Yes, everyone, let's do second question. First of all, identify what is 26.66%. 33.33 तो पता ही होगा आपको 1/3 है. Tell me, everyone, in case of any doubt, you can admit and tell me. Yes, everyone. Tell me fraction value क्या क्या आप ले रहे हो 26.66%. Yes, Kumar, 90,000. Anyone else? I don't remember the answer. We'll check. Till the time, try third as well. Yes, everyone. What you are taking 26.66% as? It is 20% plus 6.66%. That is equal to how much? 4/15. 33.33% is 1/3. So 15 into 3, 45 you can take. Okay. और 15 and 3 LCM लेने के बाद, okay, LCM is 15 लेने के बाद, I think you will end up with decimal somewhere. Okay, just to be on safer side, let's multiply. और एक बार एलसीएम लेके देखते क्या होता है. 15, एलसीएम ऑफ 3 and 15 is 15. I will assume total votes polled as 15x everyone. मैंने x क्यों लिया? Because in this question some actual number is given ना. ठीक है. So A will get how much? 4 by 15 of 15x. 4 by 15 of 15x is 4x. तो रिमेनिंग वोट्स कितने हैं एवरीवन? रिमेनिंग इज 11x वोट्स. अब बी को कितना मिलेगा? बी को इसका 1/3 मिलेगा. 1/3 ऑफ 11x डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा एवरीवन. ठीक है. दैट इज व्हाई एलसीएम विल नॉट ऑलवेज वर्क एंड वी ट्राई टू अवॉइड डेसिमल्स एवरीवन. ठीक है. एट द बिगिनर स्टेज लेट्स अवॉइड डेसिमल्स. So instead of this, I will use total votes as 45x. ठीक है. Out of these 45x, A will get how much? 4 by 15 of 45x, that is equal to 3x into 4, 12x. How much votes are remaining? 33x votes are remaining everyone. After that, B will get 1/3, that is 11x. ठीक है. Remaining छोड़ दो, that is not required. A got 2000 votes more than B. A got X votes more than B everyone. So X is equal to 2000. So total votes are going to be 45 into 2000. That is equal to 90,000 everyone. Correct Kumar and correct Priti, yes. We'll do question number 3. Okay, then we'll stop for the day and the remaining part we'll do in the next class everyone. Let's do question number 3. जो मैंने स्टार्टिंग में क्वेश्चन डिस्प्ले किया था दैट विल कीप इट फॉर होमवर्क, जो 99% में 98% में इनका था. ठीक है. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Take it as a puzzle everyone. Let's do that today. So your homework will be, yes everyone, please keep following your Google Calendar. Okay, just use that 21-day rule. Do you know 21-day rule? Anyone of you? Anyone of you? Do you know what is 21 days rule? क्या हुआ? किसी को नहीं पता? तो अगर आप कोई चीज 21 डेज फॉलो करते हो तो आपको उसकी आदत हो जाती है. ठीक है. दिस इज साइंटिफिकली प्रूवन. यस दिपेश, यस कुमार. सो डू दैट. ओके. सो एक बार आपके शेड्यूल में फिट हो जाएगा देन it will not be very challenging. Question number 3, what is the answer? Again the some actual number is given here. Okay, एंड अगर परसेंटेजेस बहुत ही इजी है लाइक 40%, 25% आर इजी परसेंटेजेस. ठीक है. स्टार्ट विथ 100. लेट्स से टोटल पॉपुलेशन इज 100. 100x. उसमें से माइनर कितने हैं? 48% एवरीवन. और कभी कभार डेसिमल्स आ जाते हैं तो दैट इज आल्सो फाइन एवरीवन. ओके. Minors are 48%, that is 40x. So the remaining are majors. दैट इज 52x. ठीक है. आफ्टर दैट what is next? 40% of minors are educated. ठीक है एवरीवन. तो एजुकेटेड कितने हैं? 40%. देन 25% ऑफ मेजर्स आर अनएजुकेटेड. हमें एजुकेटेड ही निकालना है ना. सो जितना जरूरी है उतना ही निकालो एवरीवन. अननेसेसरीली डोंट डू द कैलकुलेशन. अंडर मेजर्स 75% आर एजुकेटेड. 25% आर अनएजुकेटेड. टोटल एजुकेटेड पॉपुलेशन 2910 है. ठीक है. इसका 75% होता है 3/4 ऑफ 52x. दैट इज इक्वल टू 13 3 39x. इसका 40% होता है 2/5. और लेट्स से इसको देखो 4 इंटू 4.8 एक्स कर दो आप. ठीक है. 10% इज 4.8x. तो ये आ जाएगा 16 एंड 3.2 19.2x. This addition is equal to how much? Total educated. Is equal to a आ जाएगा 58.2x ना. Is equal to 2910. Numbers are very easy everyone. Numbers easily cancel out हो जाएंगे. You should know that 29.1 is equal to into 2 कितना आता है? 58.2 ना. Are you getting this? You should practice in such a way that देखो क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट कैलकुलेशन से नहीं पूछे जाते हैं. ओके. कैट में या कोई भी एग्जाम में डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस जो आते हैं दोज आर डिफिकल्ट बाय कॉन्सेप्ट, नॉट बाय कैलकुलेशन. no one wants no one wants you to do some difficult calculations. Okay. सो क्वेश्चन में नंबर्स बहुत ही ज्यादा कॉमन नंबर्स यूज किए जाते हैं. क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट बनता है कॉन्सेप्ट से, नॉट बाय नंबर्स. तो इसको आप 29.1 से डिवाइड करूंगा तो क्या आएगा है? 2x इज इक्वल टू 29.1 से अगर हम इसे मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे तो 100 आ जाएगा एवरीवन. तो x इज इक्वल टू 50. तो टोटल पॉपुलेशन हमें निकालना है. इज इक्वल टू 5000. करेक्ट आंसर यस. ठीक है. So your homework is given in the Google Calendar, everyone. Please follow that and tell me if there is any doubt. I will stop this recording. Hold on.